Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to another reaction video, and I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to jump straight into this bad boy. This is Samson 46 equals 13, and you guys have been asking me to check this one out for a long time. But keep in mind, I'm British. A lot of this stuff is going to be not relevant to me, as from what I can tell, from what you guys have told me about this song, it's to do with issues in America. But I'll do my best to understand it. But I'm here more to look at Samson as a lyricist, and the way he develops a track, and the way he flows. So that's what I'm looking forward to. That's what I'm here to check out. You guys have told me that Samson is one of the best lyricists in the game, and that this song proves it. So I'm looking forward to hearing him, and hearing that hype that you guys have, you've put behind this man. So this is my first time ever hearing him, a completely ignorant British guy from across the sea, listening to Samson 46 equals 13. Now, if you haven't already, hit that like button, and subscribe and become part of the family. Anyway, enough of my waffling bollocks. Let's jump into this video.
I love high gas prices, I love paying more for groceries, and I really love seeing taxes rise. It's so good knowing that I'm giving more but receiving less. It makes me feel humble, but I'm gonna stop with the sarcasm right there, cause I swear we're living in a real jungle. It's what? Pretty
I think I'm gonna relate to this, because everything he's just said is happening here in the UK right now. Hell, we had a fuel shortage about a month ago. I don't know if any of you know this. We had a fuel shortage about a month ago, and the prices of fuel just went, well, gas, as you guys call it, just went through the roof. It like blew up, and it was crazy expensive. Now, do you want to hear something funny? The fuel crisis is over. There's now no fuel crisis, but the prices haven't gone down, and no one in the country is complaining about it. What the fuck? Anyway. Just figured I'd say. I think I'm gonna relate to a lot of this stuff.
But I'm gonna stop with the sarcasm right there, cause I swear we're living in a real jungle. It's what? Pretty simple to me though, it's way past being left or right. Just use your head and common sense and think about how you've been affected in daily life. Is it easier or is it harder? That's the most important question you should think of first. Cause life is a bitch already as it is, and you don't need someone that's gonna make it worse. Ask me? I think we're fucked. Don't give me that look, everything sucks. Have you gone outside? Have you been to the store? Have you compared the prices to a year before? Do you drive a car? Have you pumped gas? Don't lie to me now, it sucks ass. You could brush it off like it's a fucking joke, but the media lies, numbers don't. Well, you can't blame Biden, it isn't him. Well, who the fuck is it then? What jacked up the price?
I love that. I love that. Well, who the fuck is it then? Who the fuck is it then? Who are these people fucking our lives over? Who the fuck are they? Can someone point them out so we can please just put them in a fucking hole and cover them up, and they can just live in a cave underground and leave us the fuck alone and stop ruining our lives?
I want to know why I spend so much up at Conoco. I don't know. I think it's insane that the leader of the country gets no blame, cause the whole entire time, the last 4 years, it was cheap as fuck. I'm just saying, now watch. Down in the comment section, someone's gonna give us an economy lesson. I can't wait to hear your expert analysis on fluctuation and how expenses balance. Hey, it's all a part of the process. What the hell you bitching for? It's fine. Oh yeah, I forgot about the 16 cents that I saved on hot dogs for 4th of July. What a fucking steal. Too bad I spent more on gas just to get to Target. So by the time I got done buying all this shit and filling up my car, I had way less than when I started. Now, I don't really call that saving. No, I call that losing money. It doesn't take a genius to do simple math, but apparently you can't, so who's the dummy? Probably still me. I'm just pissed.
This guy is amazing. This guy is amazing. Not only is this guy speaking, well, what I like to think is my mind, even though I'm not an American, but I can relate to all of this. We have a leader who I feel like is just fucking us in the ass every single day. And this guy is just, do you know what he reminds me of? I don't know if any of you guys know him, but Bo Burnham. Like Bo Burnham, this guy gives me so mega Bo Burnham vibes in the way he flows and the way he writes. Fantastic lyricist. Fantastic lyricist. He looks quite young as well. This guy is brilliant. Is absolutely brilliant.
It doesn't take a genius to do simple math, but apparently you can't, so who's the dummy? Probably still me. I'm just pissed off. This inflation's fucked up, but I gotta sit here and act like I love this administration with a thumbs up? Stupid. Everything is hell, but you act like I'm supposed to be in heaven. You know our country ain't doing too good when the Waffle Houses start to close at 11. Dude, he can barely talk, and don't act like I'm being overzealous. Every time the man speaks, I have no fucking clue what he's trying to tell us. Every speech is like a gag reel. Every time I see this shit, I'm like, is that real? Well, considering the fact that the only other option was Trump, I don't think it's such a bad deal. Fuck that, I want a strong leader. The strength of a man should be constantly tested, especially when you're in the most powerful position in the world. That should be not even a question.
100% facts right there. I keep saying this over and over and over again. The people who are running our countries are supposed to be the best of us. In gladiator times, they are the #1, killing everybody in the arena. These are the people that should be running our countries. And for fuck's sake, how come every time it comes to an election, we have an idiot and an idiot to choose from? How come every single time it's never some just awesome, genius, amazing person that's just like representing our country. It just comes up and you're like, wow, this guy's fucking amazing. I agree with everything he's saying. He is looking out for me and he's not trying to line his pockets. Why? Does that person not exist? The problem is those people do exist. They just don't want to run for fucking office. This guy is spot on. Spot on. Every time you look at your political leaders, whether you're in any country across the world, are you telling me right now that when you look at your political leader, doesn't matter if they're left or right, doesn't matter where, any of that stuff, are you proud of that person? Do you trust that person? Are you right now sitting there looking at that person who's running your country and you're saying they have your best interest at heart? They are looking out for you. They have your back. Can you say that about your political leader? Because if you can, fuck me, you live in a utopia. Because I think 99% of us cannot. And isn't that sad? They're supposed to represent our country. They're supposed to represent our views. We put them in power and they represent themselves. It's fucking disgusting. And it happens everywhere in the world.
A man should be constantly tested, especially when you're in the most powerful position in the world. That should be not even a question. There's really not enough words that can describe the craziness we're facing, dude. But the crazier part is there's still people you need to sit down and really explain this to. Come on, man. Just watch a press conference. You'll see the Joe is all gone. He literally says out loud that he has a list of people he's supposed to call on. And even then he fucks that up. The whole thing is hella awkward. COVID-19 ain't his biggest enemy. It's the goddamn teleprompter. It feels like we don't even have a leader. It's like we're all just following blindly. Each of my grandparents could run circles around him in a debate and they're almost 90. Look at him. Don't take it from me. Go listen to him. It's not a rumor.
You gotta, I mean,
Today, Junior! Jesus Christ, go on YouTube and click
A fucking Billy Madison reference. That's right. Ah, man, that's great.
any video of Joe Biden and check out the like and the dislike ratios. That should prove to you that no one likes him. I don't agree with anything he's done. His decisions affect me in many ways. If it was up to me, I'd rather have mean tweets and cheap gas any day. I don't like Biden. What good's he done for us? I think Afghanistan pretty much sums it up.
The fuck is this? The fuck is this? Who is this guy? Who is this guy?
Like Biden, what good's he done for us? I think Afghanistan pretty much sums it up. What a dumb adult. My stomach does somersaults when I think about those 13 soldiers that were killed to fucking gall. Then he goes to the service and keeps checking his watch like he has somewhere better to be. I swear the disrespect doesn't stop. Pick your fucking head up. Look at the women and men you killed. I don't understand how anyone could even defend you still. And if they do, they either don't know what they're talking about or they're lying to themselves, cause they know damn well you're a problem now. Pulling out was a good choice, not the way you did it though. Kamala's probably sitting there like, oh my god, we did it, Joe. Speaking of her, where's she been through all these deadly days? As soon as shit erupts and hits the fan, Kamala's MIA. Not like she does anything anyway, so fucking useless. Law and order, crisis at the border, she don't fucking do shit. Just a talking head, paired up with the Walking Dead, breaking absolutely every word that was promised or said. Every time I see their faces on TV, it's such a bummer.
Is this guy Country Eminem reincarnated? Is this guy Country Eminem? He's giving me, if Eminem and Bo Burnham had a fucking baby, boom, you're looking at him. This guy's lyricist skills are just amazing. They're just absolutely amazing.
I feel like I'm watching the third installment of Dumb and Dumber. And on top of all that, they put another ban on ammo, trying to disarm Americans, but equip the Taliban like Rambo. You give them hundreds of thousands of military guns, but Americans just trying to protect their families are the scary ones. You put more trust in a terrorist organization than you do in your own people. You don't care about this nation. Fuck you, that's from me. Fuck you, that's from them. Fuck you from everyone that's still stuck in Afghanistan. Fuck you from the men and women who died for this country. And fuck you for every time you lie to cover up something. You blame this on Trump. How the fuck is this even his fault? You're in charge now, not him. That's just your default. Whenever something goes wrong, you flip and say he.
That's literally every political leader. Alright, that is every single political leader. It's nuts. Whatever they do in office, whatever they do wrong, oh no, it's not my fault. I know it happened while I was in office, but it's actually the guy before me. And then the guy before cut to him. Oh no, it wasn't my fault. It was actually the guy before me. Fuck me. Take some responsibility, just one of you, no matter who you are. Jesus, do you have no power? Do you just come into the office and you just try and clean up the guy's mess before you? Because if that's the case, then what the fuck? You're just the highest paid janitor in the fucking world.
Your default. Whenever something goes wrong, you flip and say he did it. But whenever something goes right, you're quick to take the credit. You undid almost all of Trump's agreements by your second day. So why is this one of the only fucking things you left in place? No crosses to bear, no responsibilities, just chocolate chip to ease your mental instability. I would say the blood's on your hands, but that's a lie, cause you don't even know where the fuck you are half the time.
Jesus, man, that was a, like I said, I'm not American. I'm a British guy looking out, and I can only go by what I've seen. And the problem with doing that is my opinion is already going to be a brainwashed, watered down version of a genuine person who's done their research and investigated into the American office and political bodies inside. So I cannot give a valid opinion on this, but what I can do is say that guy has insane potential to be one of the best lyricists we've ever seen. He is absolutely amazing. His skill behind a mic and his development of those lyrics as the song went on was absolutely flawless. His flow, his rhyming, flawless. Absolutely fantastic lyricist. Now, as far as the political views are, I can't help but go and agree with him. I will never ever put my body in a left or a right, and that's just how it is. And the problem is because I have too much love for people to ever want someone to run my life that doesn't give a fuck about me or anyone around me. And I just feel like that's everyone these days. Which is just sad, isn't it? It's just sad. Like I said at the beginning of the video, when you look at your political leader, are you telling me that if you had their number on your phone, you'd call them to have your back? Or would you call like 10 other people and then you'd call them? How many people in your lives would you call right now? How many people have you got on your phone right now that you would call and you know they'd have your back? What, 1 or 2? Your political leader should be one of those people. It should be one of those people. It should be the everyday man. It should be the person that is you call. Oh, hello. They're there. They got your back. They're representing the people's views, not their own views. Not trying to line their own fucking pockets and put their own retirement fund in. They should be looking after us. And they never ever do. Whatever country you're in. And like I'm saying this as a British person. Over here, we all feel the exact same about our leader. And I don't know if you guys look over here at our fucking leader and you're like, fuck me, he's an idiot. That's just how it is. But the leaders we've had before, whether we've had, because we have Labour and Conservatives, which are our left and our right, and the leaders we've had before on either side, I'm fucking embarrassed of all of them. My God, they're all fucking useless. I can't speak the same because I'm not an American. I don't know how you guys feel about your political leaders. So like I said, this is just an outside person looking in. But yeah, as a lyricist, that guy is insane. And as far as the songs go, I can't argue with any of his points. So, yeah, I've got no argument. I can't help but be nodding along in agreement. So, that's the thing with him and people like Tom MacDonald, people like Upchurch. All they want is everyone to be looked after and cared for, and humanity to just be taken care of, and actually have some faith in your leader. And that's all people want. That's what he wants. That's all he wants. Like he said, at the beginning, fuck left or right. This isn't about that. This is about this person, looking at them for who they are, whether he was left or he was right. Just look at that guy. And that's, at the end of the day, that's what we got to start doing. We got to start looking at these people as just people and just fucking, oh man, it's just embarrassing, isn't it? It's embarrassing and sad. I hope I haven't lost any of you on this. I'm just voicing my opinions. Like I said, this channel will always be the truth. This channel will always be me being genuine and real. I'm never going to bullshit. I'm never going to lie to you guys. And a lot of time I go off on these random rant tangents, but it's just me. It's just me being me, and me being as honest to you guys as I can, and that's all I can promise you will ever get from this channel, is me being real. Never gonna bullshit, never gonna lie. Just me, just Luke, behind this camera, talking to you guys, my waffle gang. Anyway, if you made it this far in the video, thank you very much. Hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and as always, you will see me in the next video.